go. So now again, welcome to our product measurement meets community session. So for today, we have a really specific topic, which is not the general roadmap, but more product related presentation coming from Michali Maridakis, who is covering the App Creator Portal and more in general, the cloud services. Am I right, Michali? Did I forget something about your bio?
No, that is completely right, Sebastian. Thank you.
So
should I start now, or you have
yes,
to
if you
say
want,
some
or if you have
additional?
something that you want to do
No?
before, but the stage
All
is
good.
yours. So if you want to start, we are good to go.
All right. Then I suggest I would share my screen, if that is okay.
Definitely, yes.
Just give me, please, a second. So,
by the way, for everyone who is looking at Michali's webcam, that's what you are seeing if you are sitting in the Augsburg office of IGEL.
That's true. Okay, so let me share my screen. So can you see my screen? I hope it's in the presentation
yes,
mode.
no, it's coming. Yes, make it maybe full screen because we are seeing your emails in the background, but
Yeah,
we are seeing it.
Now it should work.
Very good. You are in the presenter mode, so maybe switch once again, and then we should be good to go in the presentation mode.
Switch
Anzeigeeinstellungen. Yeah, just go to Anzeigeeinstellungen and swap the presenter mode. Yep, this one, and go to yes, exactly.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry for not having things prepared in the right away. Okay, so now we should be ready. So again, thank you so much, Sebastian, for inviting me to this exciting round. And yeah, I'm very happy that I can join this. And I'm going to give you an overview on the App Creator Portal, the IGEL App Creator Portal. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to today's session. Some words to my person. I work in IGEL now for, yeah, I'm in the 7th year now. I had some other responsibilities in the past. Specifically, I was responsible, for example, for our hardware, also our hardware partners. And now, since 2 months, I took over the responsibility for the so-called cloud services in IGEL. And so if I should say something wrong or so, then please be patient a little bit for me. So I also learn now in the learning process. So yeah, just for your information. Again, welcome. And what are we going to discuss about today? We're going to discuss about the IGEL App Creator Portal. And what does this include? So I'm going to give you some information on what it is, because there is a lot of confusion. So when I have started working with the App Creator Portal, there was pretty much confusion about what actually is and for whom is it? What problem does it resolve? Is it needed, or maybe it is not needed and then we cancel the service and it's no longer needed? What ways exist in order to use it? SDK, IGEL Software Development Kit. Isn't this the App Creator Portal? Do I additionally need it, or is it something different? So I'm going to try to provide to you some information with regards to what it is, where it can help you to leverage in the IGEL OS ecosystem, how the registration works. So this is also something that not always is very clear. How do I register and log in the App Creator Portal? And also, I'm going to give you some insights on what we are planning in the upcoming months, so that you are seeing that we are working on this topic right now, and we'll have also some even more extensions in the future. If you will have any question, then just feel free to ask, or I don't know, Sebastian, maybe also at the end, if there are questions, we can also try to answer them. Okay, with that said, what is the App Creator Portal? So first of all, the App Creator Portal is a service that enables the creation and signature of private IGEL OS 12 apps. So you see the picture, which I have put at the bottom. Many of you working from the past with IGEL OS 11, you may very well know what a custom partition is, right? Whenever you wanted to install a private app in the IGEL OS, you were in the need of a custom partition. You cannot install a private app in IGEL OS just like this. It's right protected. So you were in the need of the custom partition. With the introduction of OS 12, as you know, IGEL has separated the base system from the apps, right? So you have a base system, which is as such also considered an app. When you go to the app store of IGEL, you can download and deploy the base system, and you have all other apps in a separated way. And then the question came up, so how can we make and install private apps for OS 12? And this is where the App Creator Portal can help you to create and sign. So this is very important. We will talk about that a little bit more later. Not only create, but also sign private IGEL OS apps in a professional way so that you are able to install them on your devices and deploy them to your devices. The next thing is the App Creator Portal is for custom apps for private apps not targeting to be published on the IGEL App Portal. So the apps that you are creating with the App Creator Portal, they are not meant to be published on the App Portal. You know, the IGEL App Portal, where you find all those apps from Citrix Workspace app, the base system, cloud apps, browsers, and so forth. So this is not the intention of the IGEL App Creator Portal, at least not in this moment that we are talking. We may extend this in the future and see some additional implementations and integrations, but for the time being that we are talking right now, the intention is not to publish apps on the IGEL App Portal. It's only for your purpose, for you as a customer, as a partner, or as a community member. The IGEL App Creator Portal is a web UI. That way, it offers you easy of use and easy end user interaction, right? It's an interactive web UI, so it's easy to use. It gives you a response and so forth. And at the end of the day, summarizing, it leverages your IGEL ecosystem because it gives you the capability to create your own apps. So this is as a general information. So this is the overall picture of what the App Creator Portal is. And now we come to the next question: who should use it, right? So who is the App Creator Portal good for? And at this point of time, there are several categories who can use the App Creator Portal. First of all, this can be customers who are in the need of creating and deploying a private app on their endpoint devices running on IGEL OS 12, right? Such as we have mentioned at the beginning of our session, what was done in the past with the custom partitions. So customers may have apps or are in the need of apps which they only want to install on their infrastructure, which is not available in the IGEL App Portal. They can use the App Creator Portal in order to create their targeted app. The next category of people who can use the App Creator Portal is, of course, you, the IGEL community, right? So whenever you want to create an app, you can use the App Creator Portal to create an app. We are going to look later what is needed for that. IGEL technology partners, so technology partners for IGEL can also leverage the IGEL App Creator Portal to create apps. And at the end of the day, anyone who wants to develop and create an IGEL OS 12 app is able to do this if he is eligible to register and use the App Creator Portal. Then he can use it in order to create IGEL OS 12 apps. So these are the categories today of people or customers or the IGEL community or technology partners who can use the App Creator Portal. With that said, you will ask, okay, so I want to use it. What are the requirements for that? What do I need if I want to go to the App Creator Portal and create an IGEL OS 12 app? So basically, all you need is an app recipe, right? So it's like becoming a little bit like a cook, so to say. You need an app recipe, and optionally, one or more binaries. So we are going to look now into more detail. What does this mean? What is an app recipe? what are binaries, why do I not always require binary. So the app recipe basically reflects the folder and the file structure required for IGEL OS app. So the recipe is the essential part, is the fundament of creating an app so that it can be installed and executed in an IGEL OS 12 environment. Where does the recipe come from, or who is making the recipe? This depends case by case. So case by case, it can come from IGEL. So in some cases, it can come from IGEL. You can ask IGEL. If you have a corresponding business case, it can be made also from IGEL. Or if you need help, it can be made from IGEL, case by case. It can be made from IGEL customers. Customers, we have seen in the targeted customer base of customers who want to create apps, they can also create the recipe on their own. It can be technology partners who will create the recipe, or the IGEL community. It can be you who will create the recipe, or it can be cloned from a referenced Git repository. You can find details on where the location of such a Git repository is on the IGEL knowledge base. So it can be cloned directly from there. I think we have Ron Neher, my colleague Ron Neher, on the call, and maybe he can he can give us some more insights and lights on how what that exactly is and how that works. The next thing you need when you have made your recipe is the binary. So what is the binary, or the binaries, right? And I have said before, not always a binary is included, because the binary can be part also of the recipe. So if you will reference the Git repository, everything can be included there sometimes. So this depends case by case. But if not, you will need the binary. And what is the binary? The binary actually is, let's say, it's what includes the scripts and the metadata necessary to build the app. And the binaries can come from a technology partner. It can come from the customer. They can make it on their own. And what is important to take care always about and be aware of is that binaries can be subject of distribution rights. So if they will come from a software company, from a supplier, it can be subject of distribution rights. It must not be always, but it can be subject of distribution rights. In any case, the app creator, that is you, the user of the app creator portal, is responsible for the legal compliance before using the app creator portal. IGEL is not responsible, and we do not grant any license right for third-party apps created in the app creator portal. So this must be made sure from you. So once you have the app recipe and the binary, if that is needed, you can go to the App Creator Portal and create the app. So how does that work? Here you can see an overview of how the App Creator Portal looks like. So this is the landing page. So once you have logged in, this is how it looks like. And here you can see that what you need to do is that you have to upload the recipe package or reference the Git repository, and the binary you have to upload both on the App Creator Portal. You have to accept the terms and conditions. And once all that done is successfully, the App Creator Portal engine processes all data that you have uploaded. If something is wrong, you will get a response from the App Creator Portal that something went wrong or something is missing. But if everything went wrong, the app will be created, and the created app will be signed depending on the license level of the user. I'm going to provide you some details on that in the next slide. So once the app is created successfully, it is also signed so that you can deploy it on your devices. And the app and also the corresponding certificate can be downloaded from the App Creator Portal. So you can download it directly from there. So this is basically how it is used. You need the recipe, you need the binary, and when you have both, you can upload them to the App Creator Portal, and the result is that an app and the corresponding certificate, so that you can deploy it on your devices, are built from the App Creator Portal, and then you can download them and use them accordingly in your infrastructures. So what comes next is the signature. I just want to take the opportunity to say some words with regards to the signing process. So this is what we have implemented just last month, beginning of December. We have deployed 12.6.2 App Creator Portal 12.6.2, and we have implemented exactly this, that the App Creator Portal can recognize the license of the user. In the case, and we have here a significant differentiation, if the user has an IGEL enterprise license, then the result of the app building process is that the app will be signed with an individual company certificate. This, of course, gives a higher level of security because with an individual app certificate, the user, the customer, can make sure that he can deploy the app only on devices he has selected the app to be deployed to. So that means that it is on his hand, he can decide and he can limit the devices on which the app can be deployed. If the user has no enterprise license, that means for all other IGEL license levels apart from having an enterprise license, a so-called community certificate will be provided. And what is special about the community certificate, the special thing around this is that it is commonly shared among the users. That means whoever has the app that is signed with a community certificate, he can deploy it to his infrastructure. Once he has a community certificate and he has deployed it to the devices, to the targeted devices, he can also deploy an app, whatever app she has that was created and signed with that community certificate. So this is an important differentiation between enterprise and non-enterprise license that you should be aware of whenever you're using the App Creator Portal. And this is also what I have said at the beginning, that this is one of the major functionalities of the App Creator Portal, is the capability that it gives you, not only the capability to build the app, but also the capability to sign an IGEL OS app so that it is officially signed and can be deployed to your IGEL OS devices. Okay, so with that said, what do we have next? I want to give you some words because this is also something that sometimes is mixed, the IGEL SDK and the App Creator Portal. And I just want to take the opportunity to spend some words with regards to what is the difference. Is it the same? And the thing is that the IGEL OS App SDK, so the software development kit from IGEL, is basically, so it consists of many parts, but basically it is the IGEL SDK reference manual. This is a very important and essential part because the reference manual explains to you, it includes instructions on how to build a recipe. So this is where you will find the information. If you don't know how to build if you're not that super specialist and know how to build an IGEL recipe on your own, this is the document, this is the manual that explains to you how you can build a recipe. What is the folder structure, how is the file structure, and how the whole matter is executed. This is one of the major parts of the SDK. And the second thing is the so-called IPKG tool. IPKG stands for IGEL Packaging Tool. And basically, this is a Linux command line tool, which you can run, you can execute on your system, in a virtual machine, or in your IGEL OS, and in order to build the recipe. And in the past, there was an additional major part in the SDK. You were requiring a so-called IGEL OS Developer Edition if you wanted to run the IGEL PKG tool. So that went away since IGEL OS 12.5.0. No dedicated IGEL OS Developer Edition is required. You can run the IGEL PKG tool on a standard IGEL OS operating system. The difference now to the App Creator Portal is that the IGEL PKG tool runs in the background. This is what is executed in the background. And now, how you can leverage both worlds, so to say. The IGEL SDK is what we also use in IGEL, for example, when we are developing apps for our technology partners. And the App Creator Portal runs the IGEL PKG tool in the web UI so that you can use it in a more direct way in the web. How could you use both? So if you have the recipe, if you know how to use the recipe, how to create the recipe, or if you're using an existing recipe from the JIT repository, or if you have it in a different way, all is good. You can go directly to the App Creator Portal and upload it there in the binary and make the app. But if you don't know how you make a recipe, then you can use the IGEL SDK, the reference manual. I am only referring to the reference manual. You can learn and read how a recipe is built. Then you can also install the IGEL PKG tool on your computer so that you can try the recipe, you can execute it and see if it works or if something is wrong. You will get a reply, something is missing, something is wrong. You can use it again and again until you have a final recipe which works. And afterwards, you can go to the App Creator Portal where you can upload the recipe and your binary, and then you get your app signed so that you can deploy it and use it on your IGEL OS environment. So this is basically the difference, or not the difference, but what is the one, what is the other, how can I leverage both worlds to take the utmost out of them. So this is an important differentiation. Yeah, by the way, the IGEL SDK reference manually, you can also find on the JIT repository. We have a link there. You can open the document and read more details on how the recipe is built and all details around that. Last but not least, registration. So how do I get registration to the App Creator Portal? So you cannot log in directly in the App Creator Portal, just like in every IGEL cloud service. So this applies also to the App Portal. First, you need to request access to cloud services, to IGEL cloud services, such as the App Portal and the App Creator Portal through the IGEL Customer Portal. So here is the URL for the case you didn't know it. So first you have to go there, register, and this is where you're requesting then access to the cloud services, and then you can go with your credentials and log into the App Creator Portal. And one additional thing is that roles and permissions for registered IGEL accounts. So if you are a registered IGEL account, they are also governed in the IGEL Customer Portal. So usually if you're a registered IGEL account, if you have bought IGEL licenses and so forth, you are receiving an invitation from IGEL, you go to the IGEL Customer Portal, you are becoming a so-called super admin. And as a super admin, you have then the capability to invite other users from your company and assign to them roles such as onboarding, using the UMS, or using the App Portal, the App Creator Portal. All this is, by the way, described on the IGEL knowledge base so that you can read all details there. Okay, so with that said, I think I have only 2 more slides. The next is with regards to extensions. So we are working on the IGEL App Creator Portal in order to provide a more user-friendly interface. You may know that the IGEL App Creator Portal was just introduced last September, if I'm not wrong. So that was the very first iteration, but we're working on it in order to make it more user-friendly and integrate also some more functions. So first of all, the technical documentation is being improved and extended. So we are trying to put more and more information in our documentation so that it is such as details as I have been referring to now in the past minutes. We are planning to integrate a recipe marketplace so that you can go to the App Creator Portal and you can find predefined recipes which you can right away select so that you don't have to search for any other site or where to find the recipe. So there is a bunch of predefined recipes which are available. And we are going to put them and display them in the App Creator Portal so that you can easily select an existing recipe. We will put some additional information, some description. What kind of recipe is that? What is it good for? What can you do with that? So that is the idea behind that. We are going to provide some more error messaging. So today, when you will have a problem, when you're uploading the recipe and the binary and something went wrong, something goes wrong, then in some cases you may not receive very helpful information on what exactly is wrong or what is needed in order to come forward in your process. So we're going to improve this as well, improve the error messaging, log files, or even the possibility to offer a support ticket, right? So that you will get the capability with, this is now in discussion how we are going to do this, but you get the possibility to contact the IGEL support and maybe place a question on what is required or what went wrong during your process. So this is what we're working right now. And yeah, we're planning to implement this in the upcoming months by the end of Q1. So this is our target, to have this first iteration of user friendliness and improvement in the App Creator Portal. Yeah, and with that said, yeah, thank you for your attention for the App Creator Portal. I have put some URLs here for the App Creator Portal, where you find it in the knowledge base. Or now that we are talking, we are working on some significant integrations in the knowledge base, so that even more information is available than what is already existing. So just in order to make your onboarding in the world of the App Creator Portal even more easy to use, and so that you can really get the most out of it and leverage on your IGEL OS ecosystem.
Very good, Michael. Yeah, thank you very much on this. I mean, it's a quite complex topic, right? But
it's a quite complex topic, yeah.
I know. And there was a lot of misunderstandings and also mixed expectation on that product.
Yes.
But now I think you cleared it up. So thank you very much for this. Before having you leaving, I know that we have a lot of insiders also in that call. Would you be able to stay there for a couple of minutes more, Michael?
Sure. I can stay
Thank
here,
you so
no
much.
problem. Yeah.
So, Ron, I know that you are there and that you already shared great links in the chat. Would you like to comment some of them so people can maybe ask questions lively, or what do you think?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I got the flu or something, so I'm pretty messed up right now, but I'm trying to hang here. What I posted in the chat was around the GitHub site where we got the recipe. For you, we had a GitHub site for custom partitions as well, and I know some of you out there had created your own custom partition kind of recipes or scripts to build, and you'd send it to me or either did a pull request into GitHub for it and we added it in. We can do that similar method with the recipes. So if you look in the GitHub site for recipes and don't see something there, I have some links up there kind of showing examples of different ones. You could go into GitHub, take an example, one similar to the one you want to do, modify it and run it. And if it all works, you could either use GitHub and do a pull request to us and we can add it in, or you could just PM me the recipe in the IGEL community on Slack. I can review it and then add it to the GitHub as well so we can share. So if you've created something that isn't there and you want to share, please help us, get the recipe there. So that's all.
It's all about community. It's about, thank you very much, Ron. Very good head up. Cool. So I just sent out a message into the chat. So now we are done with the public session. So I would kindly ask every non-IGEL community insider to leave the call. I will clean up the participant list in a few minutes, because now we are switching to the NDA part of the session. So only for IGEL community insiders who are part of that wonderful group. So Michali and all of the IGEL employees can answer more detailed questions about this product, which might not hit the public. So guys, thank you very much for joining. Looking forward to the next product management session, which is, if I'm not missing my calendar, next week in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, on the 13th of February And I don't know if you have seen it, but we also have a last minute but very interesting meetup happening on the 11th of February, so on Tuesday, 2 days before the product management session, around Now and Next and Karl Gersch sharing crispy news about this upcoming event in Miami. So thank you very much, everyone. For everyone on Insider, see you next time. See you in 2 weeks. And yeah, Ron, get well soon.